to be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head down if I won. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I want to be silly, baby, dance the night away. I'll kick my shoes off if I want. Let yourself be free and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. You can. Baby, let your head down. Be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off. You don't have to hide it. Baby, let your head down. Be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off. Don't hide it. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder.
You say all the right things when I'm hurting. You always pick me up when I am down. It's like you have a spark that leaves me burning. Yeah, you just have your ways to get me high. You make all my dreams come true. It feels right when I'm around you. We could break up and then make up. I always come back to you. You move me in a way never thought anyone could. You get me high. You're my drug when I am feeling blue. Yeah, it's all you. 'Cause you're the one. Yeah, the one. Yeah, you're the one. Yeah, the one. You touch me in a way that makes me shiver. Sometimes I can't believe that you are mine. Love's gonna be beyond my trigger. You kiss me in a way that gets me high. You make all my dreams come true. It feels right just being around you. We could break up and then make up. I always come back to you. You move me in a way never thought anyone could.
You're the one. Yeah, the one. You're the one. Oh yeah. I like this song. Yeah, the one. You're the one. That's right. You are the one, the only. Hello, welcome everybody. It is Friday. What's up, people? It's another Friday and another episode of the Doll Symposium. Let's switch. Where's our cameras? Hello. What's up? Welcome everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Doll Symposium. As always, I am your host, Shizusan. And oh, what? I just hit the wrong button. What the hell just happened? There you go. Thank you for the applause. And with me is the very lovely Courage in Galactic Gray. So, yeah, hello, Courage. Welcome. That's right. And she's out tonight for fun anyways. It is going to be a fun Friday, hopefully a good Friday. Today is another episode of the Doll Symposium. I know that I said that before, but I had to say it together for episode 73. We keep adding and adding. We're gonna get to 100 soon. I swear. It's gonna be cool. At least cool for me. I don't know anyone else. But yeah, it is a news week. We missed last week. Sorry guys, we didn't have an episode of Beyond the Doll last week. I was just not feeling good. I was having a bad week at work. On top of that, I was having really bad migraine attacks, and I was gonna try and muscle through it, but then I was like everything was spinning. So like I was like, I don't think I can stream tonight. But we are back, and I didn't want to do Beyond the Doll because news is pretty important. Like if we miss a week, you guys might miss something important that you wanted to know. So I figured if anything, we have to at least try to keep the news on time. And then we can do Beyond the Doll whenever we do Beyond the Doll. But today is, again, a news episode, so we're going to cover a couple of things. It's actually quite a snoozer this time around for news. I mean, we have a couple things, but it's not like anything super like crazy that's going to wow anybody, except for maybe like one small announcement that people are going to get excited about. But we'll cross that road when we get there. Now, before I start going off and rambling about the news, Yoshi Plays, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I'm doing much better today. I've been doing a lot of sleeping for the past week after work because I just needed, I don't know, I guess I just needed that reset. That migraine really like messed me up. But I'm doing much better. So we should be good for today's episode. PMB Sakura, welcome to the stream. PMB, what's up, my friend? I think some of my friends are still out in Japan. I think Tempest is out in Japan, and then a few of my friends are actually going to Japan in a few days. So I feel left out. I want to go now. I gotta go to Japan, guys. But it costs so much money. And I gotta repair my car. And my kids have a tournament in Disney that I have to pay for that's really expensive. I don't know why I'm whispering. Yeah, my car kind of like blew up on me. Not really blown up, but it needs some repairs. So that kind of like killed my money for this month. And then apparently my daughter has a competition. What's up? She's going to be in a tournament that's going to happen in Disney World, which sounds hella cool, but hella damn expensive. Like I just got an email from the school and they're like, it's $1,600 to go to this tournament. I'm like, excuse me, can you say that again, please? What? So yeah, that's taking a big chunk out of my money. But you know, I mean, kids are kids. These are one of those, I feel like this is one of those events that she's probably going to remember forever, like competing in Disney World. So, I mean, it's pretty dope. So yeah, we got to find a way to scrounge up $1,600. Anyone want to buy any of my dolls? I have some dolls for sale. uh, I don't know. It may come to that. I don't know. Matt, welcome to the stream. Matt, what's going on? Ben Benjamin, what's up, Ben? Welcome, Kat and Ben here. What's up, Kat? You guys must be pretty excited. You guys are leaving for Japan soon. I can't wait. I'm super excited to see the pictures, guys. You guys are gonna have so much fun over there. Christina Kowald, what's up? Hi there. Hope everyone's having a great night. So far I'm having a great night. As you could tell, I'm like really uppity today because I got lots of sleep. So I have a lot more energy than I usually do. Because lots of sleep equals more energy. Or at least sometimes it does. On a more personal note, I found out I really need to exercise more. I used to exercise a lot, and then from the pandemic, I got super lazy and did not exercise. But I also ate a whole bunch of junk food, as much junk food as I could possibly get my hands on. And now I am overweight. I came back from the doctor, and the doctor, okay, so the doctor says I am like a hair shy from being like medically obese. So, visually looking at me, I don't look that big. But apparently my body fat percentage is now like 27% or something like that. So I am medically obese. Like I need to like exercise some more. And I could definitely tell because my belly is definitely becoming more of a belly. So guys, I need to exercise more. I need to get in shape. I was walking up the stairs in my office today, because that is most of my exercise that I get. And I swear, I only have to go up one flight of stairs and I was tired. Like, that's pretty bad, right? I would assume that's bad. One flight of stairs and I'm tired? That can't be good for me. So I gotta get back out there, man. I gotta get back out there and start exercising again, because clothes are starting not to fit. That's never a good sign. Because I already spend enough clothes on the dolls. I can't afford clothes for myself. Who saves money to buy clothes for themselves? All that money goes to the dolls. I mean, we all know this. You guys are with me on this, right? Money is for dolls, and then for us, we look for hand-me-downs. Goodwill, thrift stores are always good for us. The dolls will always get the better clothes. Oh my god. Okay. Enough joking around. So, PMB Soccer says, "Oh, dolls for sale. My ears have perked up." It may come to that, PMB, because I need to find $1,600 ASAP. But I don't know. We'll see. If anyone wants anything in my collection, DM me. Maybe. I don't know. I don't really know. I honestly have no idea what I would let go if I were to let go of some of my dolls. I'm not really sure. But definitely some of my dolls have been lacking attention. As you guys all know, Chitose comes out with me everywhere. So the other girls have limited time to go outdoors and hang out. But we'll see. We'll see. PMV says, Amelia demands you sell us Asuna. We need a prisoner. No, not Asuna. That's on the no list. That one does not go anywhere. That's staying with me. It took years for me to find that one. Maybe some other ones. Anyways, let's move on with the news today. So as always, we're always going to start with Dolphy Dream news. So as a reminder, first up, we are going to talk about Dreamy Autumn Wear set for Miku Hatsune. This is the Miku Hatsune, or Hatsune Miku. I think it's more commonly known as Hatsune Miku. This is her autumn outfit. We talked about this quite a bit in previous episodes. The only reason why it's here is just a reminder that it's surprisingly still available. Most of these Miku outfits sell out pretty fast. I mean, the only one that hasn't, I guess, was probably that mermaid one. Like the mermaid, or the gothic one. It's one of the ones that was like really like dark and black. Those probably were the ones that always were in stock for quite some time. This one is still in stock for some reason. I'm not sure why. It's a very cute outfit, but I do think it's just a recoloring of the spring outfit. So maybe that's the reason why nobody wants it. But it's still available. So if anybody wants to get their hands on this Dreamy Autumn Wear set for Hatsune Miku, go on to the Vokes International website. Now, moving on. So we talked about this last time, And this is the Dolphy Online Store 5th anniversary event. And remember, if you guys remember, there was stuff like, I think it went up to here, like how to participate, and then that was it. Like we had no idea what was going to happen. We had no idea what was going to be in there other than what we see from these pictures that are on here. And now we finally have an answer, as it is coming close to that date. Today is October 18th or October 19th, depending where you are in the world. I was going to say country, but in the world. So we are coming up on it real quick. Like 26th is only next week, people. So they've released some information. So we have a menu. So instead of clicking on the menus, we're just going to go through it like piece by piece. So the first thing we have here is the online store palm-sized boxed anniversary gift. So this is a little anniversary gift. If you spend over 10,000 yen on the online store, you'll receive this as a thank you. It's limited supplies, okay? So not everyone that buys is going to get one. It's just basically until they run out of them. So essentially it's first come, first serve. And it's it's like a palm-sized box. You can see it from here in the picture, and it's just got random things in there. So like in this one, you could see mittens and looks like a bracelet or a necklace or something. It's just a bunch of random stuff just to say thank you. They don't really specify exactly what's going to be in there. So it's really just whatever you get. Now, the next one is more of a Super Dolphy thing. A Super Dolphy 5th anniversary memorial one-off models, which are these two here. And then the interesting thing is this other thing, the Dolphy Best Selection. So this is the one I was talking about that maybe in there they're going to hide the Dolphy Dreams. Well, turns out not. It's only going to be Super Dolphy just as they said it was going to be. So I'm really wondering, when is this Dolphy Dream Best Selection that we had to like vote for? When the hell is that coming out? Because right now it's already October. So the only thing I can think of is the next Dolpa that happens this Christmas. That's the only thing I think of. I really thought it was going to happen last Christmas, and I was totally wrong about that. So now we have the SD, the Super Dolphy collection that everybody voted for, is now being released. So where's Dolphy Dream ones, man? Like it's probably going to be at this next Dolpa. If I had to guess, it's probably going to be the December Dolpa, and we're going to finally get an announcement on that. Maybe. I honestly don't know. I'm still speculating here, but that's kind of what it seems like to me. And you guys just tell me, you know, what you think in the comment section down below or in chat what you think would happen. Matt says, I will fight you for asana. Ready to throw hands. I know, Matt, you've been looking for one. But you know what's interesting about this? Okay, so the SD Best Selection, I don't have a Super Dolphy because it's a resin doll, and I'm waiting to pop my resin cherry with Belle, hopefully, when she becomes a Disney princess and gets released. But the thing I thought was really cool is if you go into this page and you look at the choices, they have some really cool dolls in here. So starting from the bottom, because I really want to talk about the top. So we're going to start from the bottom. You have like this closed eyes SDM girl, all these other like smaller YoSDs and SDMs. But here's the thing I thought was really cool. So these three gentlemen are of the Shinsen Gumi, right? If you're not familiar with Japanese lore or like history, the Shinsen Gumi was like also known as the Mibu Wolves. They're like, I guess, the police back in the day or something like that. Like kind of like the best analogy I could go over, or like secret, not really secret police because they were pretty public. But there were like a couple major players that were part of the Shinsengumi, and you have Kondo Isamu, who was the leader. You have Toshizo Hijikata, which was one of the most famous guys, and also Okita Soji, which is also one of the most famous guys, but he was famous because he was really good, and he was also really young. He was almost like a boy. Anyways, these three dudes have all been released at some point in time. How come I can't get rid of that now? Oh no, what did I do? Okay, these three SDs have all been released at some point in time in history, and they keep coming back. I think they're very popular, I guess, because they constantly come back whenever there's like a special SD thing. You'll see them pop up, you know, one at a time or three at a time or something like that. So I just thought it's interesting to see them again, and that the popularity for these three gentlemen are just really high, that they just keep making an appearance. But the one I'm really excited for is this one, because even though I don't have an SD girl, this Ayase Ami is just super cute. Like for a resin doll, which I know that historically I haven't really expressed much like passion for resin. Again, I'm trying to see what Belle is gonna look like, and that will probably open the doors for resin for me. But this girl is definitely hella cute. I just like her facial features. I like her smile, and I definitely like her outfit. I know I pointed this out last time she was released. I think it was was it during last year's event that she got released? And I was talking about her outfit was just super dope. I really like her outfit. Like just the way it looks is just super. Is there a full body? Yeah, I think this is the only full body. Like it just looks so modern. It's just amazing. I just really like it. I dig it on her. I think it would look really cool on Cheryl too. Like I would probably put it on Cheryl if I had it. But I think she's really cool. I would definitely pick one of these up if I had extra cash, because she's just got that face that like calls to me. I don't know about you guys and what you think about her, but like I think she's very pretty. But you know, I already talked about my financial issues that are coming up, so I don't think I can afford her anytime soon. She's just gonna have to. I just gonna have to pray that she'll just keep getting re-releases at some point, and eventually maybe I'll get my hands on her. That just sounded wrong, didn't it? Yeah, I shouldn't say it like that. Hello, Somi. Welcome. What's going on, Somi? Welcome to the stream. So yeah, that's pretty much what we got in that SD selection there. And then moving on to the other stuff. So here's the other things that you can get for Dolphy Dreams, and this is the Dolphy Dream Gacha. So if you're new to this and you don't know what it is, it's essentially a gacha system, like playing a mobile gacha game or going to the Gashafon store and like, you know, seeing what you get. It's essentially the same thing here. So for this one, if we go on here, I think it was like 10,000, right? I think you have to spend 10,000 yen and then it opens, or no. No. This one's randomly sold. Okay, so this one's the random one. So in this gacha, you just basically pay 1,100 yen, which is less than $10. It's somewhere, what is that? I think that's like, in today's conversion, I think that's like 850 or something like that, USD. You can participate in this gacha and you will get two things, or one of two things. You have a selection of eyes. You're going to get a random pair of eyes. I think it's 2 pairs of eyes that you'll get random, and it could be any one of these eyes. Or you can get a shirt. I think it's one shirt and 2 eyes, I think, that you get. It doesn't really specify. I forget what it was. It's the same every year though. Like what you get, it's like either you get 1 pair of eyes and a shirt, or 2 eyes and that's it, or a shirt, I think, or 2 shirts. But yeah, so if you go through this, these are the different eyes that you can get randomly, and you'll get them in a pair. So don't worry about it. Like if you participate in this, you're not going to get like 1 blue and 1 red eye, and then your character's just going to have to be like, what do you call that? It's not monochrome. It's the other one. I forgot the name of the eyes when they're 2 different colors, but it's not going to be like that. You're going to get them in pairs. So whether it's 1 pair or 2 pairs that you receive, it's going to be a matching set of eyes. And now these are the different choices that you're going to have for the shirts. I think this one's really cute. It's like a Dolphy Dream like baseball jersey that looks really awesome. You have a cat jersey on this bottom half that you see here, and then you're going to have like random words like Dolphy Dream Volks, and then 2 character t-shirts. And as we move on, you'll see like close up, you'll have a pin. There's going to be pins that you can put for your Ita bags. That's going to be in there. A heterochromia. Thank you, heterochromia. I was trying to remember the word for it. So here's a close-up of the shirt. This is the shirt with just the wording on it. It's going to have like a bunch of Dolphy Dream terminology. So you can see there that D-Chord is on there, Mini Dolphy Dream Pretty, etc., etc. So that's one of the random shirts that you can get. The other one is this character shirt. I forget the name of the character. And there's another one with a character shirt. And then these are the eyes, or like one of the eye pairs that you can see, the starry-eyed look. There's the Dolphy Dream baseball jersey, which I think looks really cool. I think that's the one I would like to get if I could win that one. Another pair of eyes. You can see the cat eye looking. I think it's like, yeah, it's very like cat eye resemblance kind of look. But those are that's basically it. And this is also while supplies last, and it's random. Like if I didn't mention that before, it is random what you're gonna get. So once it runs out, obviously you can't get any more of them. But that is going to be part of that special thing that happens. And then you get another one, which is a special bag. It's essentially gacha again. It's another form of gacha. So instead of having eyes and a t-shirt, in this one, you're going to get the different bags. So I can't speak. The different bags is going to be the lucky dips. So you can get the green bag, the blue bag, and the red bag, right? Now, depending on which bag you get is a different thing. So if you get the green bag, you can get, what's it called? The SDC or Young SD. So for my Dolphy Dream people, this is not going to fit that. This is for like the really small dolls. I'm curious though if any of these things will fit on Chimiko, because Chimiko is really small. But you're going to essentially get like a wig. Like this is just a random wig that you're going to get in this wig bag. I mean, hence why it's called Dolphy Lucky Wig Bag. The blue one is going to be for mini Dolphy Dream, more importantly. It's also going to fit SDM and MSD, but that's going to be your mini Dolphy Dream bag if you want to go for the blue one, and you get a random wig. And then the red one is going to be for SD size, Dolphy Dream Dynamite, Dolphy Dream Sister. All that's going to fit on the red Lucky Dip bags. These again are while supplies last also, so don't sleep on them if you want to participate in the gacha. That's going to be there. The Kagamine Rin and Len special carrying case, which is okay, it is special because it's unique to them, but let's be fair, this comes out pretty much every year, and I don't think it ever really sells out. So it's just, okay, they're releasing it again. Sure, if you're new to the hobby and you missed out, here's another chance for you to get one of those special bags. Now, also happening during this special event is you're going to get the Doll Point special option parts. Now, this is really cool. Now, if you're familiar and you're in the hobby and you've been in the hobby for a very long time, you already know that getting tan pieces is super difficult. It's fairly easy nowadays to get a tan doll, whether you hire a proxy to get you a tan D-cord doll, or whether you hire a proxy during the tan season, which is going to be the spring, it's like spring and summer season, yeah, where you can get tan for a Dolphy Dream choice, where you get to build your own Dolphy Dream. You can pick a tan girl there. But aside from getting a tan girl, the hardest part about the tan girls is getting replacement parts and hands. Getting the wrist joints, the feet joints, the hands, the busts, like replaceable torsos. Even during the spring and summer seasons, it's hard to get your hands on them, especially internationally. If you visit Japan, if you go to the stores, you might be lucky and run into a couple pieces there that you can pick up. But even then, it's pretty much like luck if you find them in the stores. You're more likely to find them in spring and summer, but in the fall or the winter, it's going to be super difficult as they're probably all gone. But again, spring and summer is when they're mostly coming out, but even during that time, it's still kind of difficult because everybody knows how rare it is and they just go to the stores and start buying them out. So this is going to be your chance if you're an international buyer and you're not able to go to Japan. So during this event, you can go and you can purchase any of these items. So you have, I mean, obviously as supplies last. So you have mini Dolphy Dream hands, different hand parts that are on here. This is the very important part, the wrist joints. Everybody buys these. If you're not familiar on why everybody buys the wrist joints, let me fill you in on a little secret. Changing the hands sucks. Like, especially if you live in colder climate, it's really hard to change your hands out. If you're in the summer climate, they're a little bit loosened up from the warmth and the heat. But the reason why we buy multiple wrist joints is we just buy a bunch of these joints and put them on the hands already. So all you have to do is just pop out the wrist and put in the new wrist with the new hands on them. I already bought, like last time I was in Japan, I bought like 6 pairs of those wrists and I put them on every single pair of hands. And it's been so easy to change the hands whenever I want to, because being able to soften the hands and like pull them out and put them back on the wrist joint without breaking the wrist joint is a super pain in the butt, especially if you live in colder climates. So these are going to be really hard to get your hands on. So these are the mini Dolphy Dream ones. Then you have the different bust sizes in tan. Then you have the larger hands for the DD, the DDY, and the regular DD dolls. Moving on, you're also going to have right here the regular wrists for Dolphy Dream Sister, and Dolphy Dream Dynamite. Again, these wrists are super popular. Then you get the bust sizes. There's all different kind of bust sizes. We don't really need to show you elaborately what busts look like. You guys all have imaginations and seen them before. And then that's it. So if you want to participate in this doll point, and you have a tan doll and you always wanted to get replacement parts, this is the time to go. October 26th is when the event starts. And if you need tan stuff, definitely go here. All right, moving on. And then this last part of the event is just what they call Dolphy Candy, which I had no idea what that was. I was like, what the hell is Dolphy Candy? It's essentially you just get berets. So during the event, you can just get little hair clips in bows. That's all that's here. And then this mini cat, what do you call those things? The shell clips, the clamshell clips for your hair. You can get a cat version. So these are the small items here that you can get for the candy, the Dolphy Candy line. And that's everything for this event. So remember, this event starts on October 26th and goes to November 4th. If you happen to be in Japan, aka Ben and Kat, and you can actually participate in this in person, go to the Volk store in wherever you're going to be, whether it's Osaka or Akihabara, and during 10/26 to 11/4, you can get your goodie bags there, your wig bags there. Participate in the Dolphy Dream Tan. I know you probably don't have a Dolphy Dream Tan, but you might pick one up when you're there. Who knows? So this is a good event. I'm just saying, this is a great event, especially for international people that can't easily get their hands on tan. Now, I know it's going to be a click war, and people are probably going to rush to get those pieces, but if you never ever plan on going to Japan, this is really the one click war you really got to participate in. If you needed replacement parts or additional parts for your tan Dolphy Dream girls. Somi says, doing some chores, clean up at home while I watch the stream. Glad I could hop in. Also, I just want to say thanks for answering my DMs and bothering. No problem, Somi. You could DM me anytime. I really don't mind it. Let's see. Didn't know that about the wrist joints. Does that apply to all Volks dolls? I ordered Anya, so I'm just curious. Yes. So every single Volks doll, that's a Dolphy Dream. Let me specify, every single Dolphy Dream, whether it be Mini Dolphy Dream Sister, Dolphy Dream Pretty, Dynamite, DDS, they all have wrist joints that you can buy. I think it's Dynamite, regular Dolphy Dream Sister that share the same wrist joint, and then Pretty and Mini Dolphy Dream share the same wrist joint. So if you want, you could just buy those. They're roughly about like $8, I think, or $9 per pair. So if you get a couple pairs, I know it starts to add up. Like you're starting to look at like $50, $60 if you get a couple of pairs. But honestly, I just think it's the best thing for Dolphy Dream owners to just easily swap out hands when they're already attached to the wrist joint, because it's just so easy to get the wrist joint out and pop it back in, rather than softening up the vinyl with a heat gun or a blow dryer and then like wiggling it out, and then also having to worry that as you're wiggling the hand off of the wrist joint that you might snap the wrist joint. So it's always good to buy separate wrist joints. It's just safer. I know it's more money and it's more expensive to do so, but if you have the disposable income to do so, I think it's one of those good buys that you can make for an investment on your doll. Now, moving on. Oh, actually, before we move on, let me get a drink. And an ad's going to play. There we go. I'm so thirsty. All right. That should be enough seconds for you guys to hit that skip button. All right, moving on with more Volk stuff. So, next up. So the Volks thing, I think I spoke about this last time, so I just want to give you guys a reminder that this is coming up. I don't know if it's this one. I think I mentioned this for DDH 31. But just in case I didn't, because I can't remember, I wanted to make sure I mentioned this to you guys. On October 31st, you can buy the new DDH 32 head. Now, we just got 31, I believe it was a couple of weeks ago. So now 32 is coming out, and you can buy it in both flesh colored or semi-white colored. You can buy it also with the closed eyes, just in case you want to customize or you want to go for that closed eyes look, or you can have the open, cut open hold eyes thingy. So this is mainly for people that want to customize their doll and start from scratch. Normally, these would be available pretty regularly, but the new ones sell out pretty fast. So this one's going to be released on October 31st. And if you're interested and want to make your own custom doll, you might want to look into purchasing any of these DDH32s. That also depends on whether or not that's your fancy. I mean, look at her face. It's a cute face, but it looks like something, to me, it really fits like a Dolphy Dream Pretty or Dolphy Dream Sister or MDD. Now, it's not to say that you can't use this head for like a Dolphy Dream Dynamite or a regular Dolphy Dream. It's just kind of like, she has that face that kind of strikes me as like a younger type. But again, when you customize these things, as some people in chat already know, because I know some of you customize your own heads, you can take this head and probably make it look more mature and fit whatever kind of look that you're going for. It's mostly the facial shape that you're looking for in these different things, and the nose shape and the mouth shape. And then you can kind of modify it as you go, however you like. But DDH32 is the new head that's being released. I can't believe we're on 32 heads already. I mean, that's a lot of different head sculpts. But obviously, for DD1 through 6, I think it is. DD1 through 6 are already discontinued. So, I mean, we're down a couple already. So 32, that's what, 26 heads that's really available. And then some of those are specifically available only in Dolphy Dream Choice or D-Cord. So you can't even buy those normally. But I digress. I mean, it's just, if you're into customizing and you like doing your own thing and making your own character, this might be a head sculpt that you might be interested in. So October 31st, be on the lookout. Now, moving on. There was this announcement by Volks. If you just so happen to buy the Dolphy Dream stand, the small one. Now, when I say small, there's a picture of it here. I mean this one. This was recently released. Okay, this is the small saddle stand. Now, this is for, it was made and released, I'm assuming, for Chimiko. And not only Chimiko, but it's also for YoSD, YoSDB, YoMidi, and YoMidi-B. And the B stands for boys. Now, YoSD has been around for way longer than Chimiko, because actually Chimiko's not even out yet. But they made this available in the most recent event because Chimiko is coming out very soon and people want to prepare for it. However, there was an issue with this. Apparently, the defect in the small saddle stands that were recently released during the new event, the middle pike part was too long. They made it too long. So now if you put your YoSD on there or your Chimiko, they actually float above the stand because their feet are not long enough to touch the bottom of the stand to make it look like they're standing. They are addressing the issue. Anybody that has purchased any of these small stands, you do have to message them. I'll let them know that you purchased this and that you want to get the replacement part because they're working on doing replacement parts for this. But it's just an announcement just in case you purchase this. I know a lot of people were going for it so that they can prepare for their Chimiko coming in the mail within the next couple months. Well, actually, I should say within the next couple weeks, really. But that's when it starts. In the, was it October 26th? They start mailing out their Chimikos. So, you know, a couple people prepared for it, and they bought stands. I'm like, I've been lazy. I haven't bought this stand yet, and I guess I'm glad I didn't, so I don't have to deal with that whole like return thing. But I'm definitely gonna have to get my hands on a stand at some point because Chimiko is just gonna fall over in my display case. I don't have anything to put her on. But I don't know when she's coming. She's probably going to come like beginning of November or something like that. Expect an extensive unboxing video for Chimiko when that does happen. Let's see. Hello Somi says, I'll probably buy some in January after the holiday season. Got a lot to buy in the coming months. Yeah, I know. Christmas is coming up. You know, gifts for friends and family. Got to make sure you get some of that stuff. PMB Sakura says a lot of head sculpts, but not counting the licensed characters. Yes, so 32 head sculpts in total. Those are 32 unique head sculpts. So when I say unique, I don't mean it like what's a good example? Like Danny Chu. Like, so with Smart Doll, you'll have like a G07 head, but that G07 head accounts for like, I don't know, 10 or 12 characters that he releases with that same sculpt. These are 32 unique sculpts. And like PMB Sakura says, that does not even include all 130 some odd anime collaborated characters that are also unique to that character sculpt. So that's like, dude, that's that's like 180 or something like that, 160 total of unique sculpts that are available from Volks. That's a lot. Although, to be fair, they've been around for a very long time, so it kind of accumulated over time. Now, moving on to the next thing. The next part of the news is going to be Volks USA, and this is going to be the big one. So we're done with the international. We're going to move to Volks USA now, and Dolphy Icon Rockin' Royalty. So the Dolphy Icon Rockin' Royalty lottery has come and gone. It has already ended, and if you participated in said lottery for a Dolphy Dream Icon, guess what? Emails went out today. So check your emails now. If you entered the lottery for a Dolphy Dream Icon, emails went out today. If you haven't received your email today, do not worry, because it starts from today till Sunday. And I believe it does it by sculpts. So from what I've seen online from people posting, it looks like, I think it was Terra, which is the tan girl. Yeah, this one. The Terra and the Terra Romantic Glance, a lot of people are getting their winning emails for this one. So if you only put in for Nikki or Sarah, Aisha, they are probably going to be tomorrow or maybe Sunday to see if you win. From what I gather from looking at different websites and forums and Twitter posts, most of the people that have posted their winnings have either been Terra or Romantic Glance Terra. So again, if you put in for Sarah, Aisha, or Nikki, I don't think those emails went out yet. They'll probably go out tomorrow, and then like 2 of them will come out tomorrow, and then the last 2 will probably come out on Sunday for the email winnings. But definitely check your emails if you 100% check your emails if you put in for Terra, because definitely the Terra emails have been going out, as a lot of people have been posting. And congratulations to everybody that won. Hopefully the people that put in got the ones that they were looking for. I definitely put in for Sarah, so I'm hoping to get her, and I have not received an email for Sarah yet, so it either means I lost or I'm waiting to get one tomorrow or Sunday. But we'll see what happens. But if you participated in Dolphy Icon this year, emails have gone out officially starting today. Please check your emails. Check your spam emails also, because it's possible that that email could have snuck into your spam folder for whatever weird reason. You know, despite the fact that you've been getting all the Volks regular emails without any faults, sometimes these lottery emails come up as spam. So always check your spam folders, because you never know. Google or Hotmail or whatever, Yahoo, whatever you use, like they always update their spam filters, and you never know when your important Volk stuff gets put into spam. So always check that, please. Oh, yo, what's up, Corey? Scruffy looking nerd hoarders here. Thank God the temptation is over. What do you mean it's over? You still have to wait unless you didn't put in a lottery bid. If you didn't put a lottery bid, then I guess that makes sense. But if you put in a lottery bid, man, you're waiting at least till Sunday to see if you won any of these lovely ladies. So yeah, just double check your emails, guys. That's all I want to say. And congratulations to any winners of any of these lovely Rockin' Royalty girls. They are all very pretty. I wish I could fit them all on this screen. I can't though. Let me see if I zoom out. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Sorry, that was that was the wrong button. I didn't mean to do that. That's fine. Here we go. Now you can kind of see all of them. But yeah, if you won, congratulations. on your winnings, and I can't wait to see pictures. Obviously, there's no pictures yet because emails just went out. So the first people to receive their dolls is probably going to be within the next 2 weeks. We're going to start seeing pictures coming out, hopefully. I really hope so because these dolls are so beautiful. I hope whoever wins them posts a lot of pictures and puts them out there because please share the lovely dolls with the rest of us. Scruffy says, I didn't bid. The temptation is over. Now it's time for the regret to begin. Oh, no. Well, you never know, Corey. When money becomes a little bit more available to you, maybe you'll find one secondhand for sale. You never know. Okay, so moving on. That ends everything for Dolphy Dream news for this week's segment. So let's move on to some Azone stuff. Now for Azone, there really isn't anything that I'm super pumped about. Like I always say to you guys that every week I always cover like the bigger dolls. So there are no big dolls from Azone this time around. But they did release a couple cute little ones recently. So we're going to go over them because these are pretty cute. So this one over here, this is a very special, lovely little girl. She is the Karufu Dreaming Mary in Wonderland. Now, this Mary in Wonderland is the blue version. Of course, there's always two versions. Now, the reason why I really want to talk about these girls is because these girls they are part of the newer version of the bodies. So these actually have eye chips. These are not painted on eyes. These are 8mm eyes inside these girls. So they have real eyes. No more painted eyes. Well, I shouldn't say no more, but these specific girls have no painted eyes. They have actual eye chips in there. If you so choose to change out their eye chips and change the colors, it's 8mm. Now, she has already started on October 11th, and basically her pre-orders run out when there's no more in stock. So if you do want her, you do need to go to your local whatever stores that you visit online, whether it be Fabric and Friends, Ami Ami, 1999 Kacho, or HLJ. She is going to cost you 20,900 yen. That includes tax. That's roughly about 175, I would say, depending on the conversion rate. It always fluctuates. You guys know this. But she is on the Pure Nemo 2 Feel S. So this is not the Flexion body. This is the Pure Nemo 2 Feel S. Now, this is the silky skin white version. So it's not super whitey. It's just the regular white version. It sounds so weird saying this. These Google Translate, I wish it did a better job translating. But yeah, it's the white skin tone version, which is not like, I guess if you were to compare it, it's something akin to like semi-white for Volks. But of course she has a twin sister, and that would be this version of her. Now this is the Mary in Wonderland Snow White version. And as you can tell from the two different girls, she's got the blue dress. This is Alice Blue, and she has the white dress. This is the Alice White. But they also have different eyes. So you have this a little bit darker blue eyes, and you have more of this ice blue eyes on her. And then on this one, you have the golden blonde hair. And then on this one, you have the very white platinum looking hair. But they are essentially the same doll. They both come on the Pure Nemo 2 Feel S body. The Feel S, the S part there is the bust size. It is a small bust size for this young lady. So if you want either of these lovely girls, this one or this one, camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2. If nobody saw Wayne's World, you're not going to get that one. But again, it's 20,900 yen. You're looking at roughly about $175 for this lovely lady. Plus, you have to pay a little bit more because you have to ship her. But this is the 1/6 scale doll. So you're looking around like 10 inches just about, or slightly shorter. But if you like smaller dolls, and because you don't have enough room for the bigger ones or the money for the bigger ones, or you just like small dolls in general, these two cuties are already available, and you got to check your local places to see if you can still get your hands on her. It is while supplies last. Now the next girl that's being released is this little cutie. Look at her. She's got a big smiling face. Now this is the Karufu Dreaming Sakashita Sakura in Wonderland. This is the Karufu Dreaming Exhibition Commemorative Model, Azone Direct store exclusive. I swear, Azone's the only one that has such long names for their dolls. So this little cutie here comes with the brunette hair, and she also has eye chips. So again, no painted eyes. These have 8mm eye chips inside. Now, if you look here on the bottom here, this is also on the Pure Nemo 2 body, 2 feel body, and the small bust. All right. Now, she is also going to be 20,900 yen. So again, that's like probably around like $175, give or take. And her reservations don't start until November 1st and when they run out. So essentially a click war for her. Now, she does have a sister, as they always tend to. And this is the other one. I think she looks even cuter. So this is the Karufu Dreamin' Azone Direct store exclusive for the Asahina Sachiho. Sachiho in Wonderland. So the first one is the Sakashita Sakura, and then this one is the Asahina Sachiho. I like this one better just because she has glasses. I'm a sucker for glasses. Super cute. She's the same price as the other one, and she is also on the Pure Nemo 2 Feel S body, and she's going to be white skin. I think the other one's white skin as well, right? Yeah, the other one is also white skin. So again, November 1st and until supplies last for this cute little girl. And yes, she does come with those glasses. Although it's really weird because when you look at the picture itself, the glasses look fake. Like they look like they're photoshopped on there, but they're actual glasses. So you're going to get glasses for her if you so choose to pre-order this lovely girl. Now, that's really everything from Azone. We didn't really have much to talk about from Azone other than these 4 ladies here. Give me a second while I get a drink of water, and an ad's going to play. Excuse me. Water. It's starting to get cold over here, so I might start to bring hot tea with me now. All right, moving on. Next up, we're going to move to some Smart Doll news. Now, Smart Doll news is also lacking in news, but that's because Danny's on vacation, and he deserves to be. He does a lot of work, right? So, last that we have checked in with Danny is that he was in LA. He went to the LA Comic-Con, and then most recently, he went to Anime Impulse in San Mateo, San Francisco, and hosted another Smart Doll outpost. So here's the picture of them. This one's the LA Comic-Con, and then this one I think is the other one. Is it this one? No, it's not this one. Did they? I thought they posted it here somewhere. No, this is just the LA Comic-Con ones. Well, we're going to see it later when we get to the other pictures. So either way, they went to LA Comic-Con. And they went to Anime Impulse. Anime Impulse was a big hit. A lot of creators went there, especially some creators that are in our chat right now was there. And all the lovely pictures coming out of Anime Impulse looks super, super cool. I wish I could be there with you guys. Danny also posted a picture of Anime Impulse 2025 schedule, which leads me to believe that he will be returning to Anime Impulse next year. Now, which one he'll be returning to, I don't know. As I recently found out that Anime Impulse happens in multiple different places. So it's not only going to be in San Francisco. They go to LA. I think there was a date in Texas that they also go. So the sky's the limit on where Danny is going to pop up next, but apparently it's going to be at an Anime Impulse. He didn't make any official statements, but he did share the info. Now, it's possible that he's sharing the info just to share it, to show support to the con, or he's giving you a heads up that he may be at one of those future shows. Only time will tell, and obviously when we find out, I'll cover it here on this channel at some point when it gets announced. Now, as always, as Danny Chu does, after a con is over, he goes and he sightsees. Why not? He deserves it. He's on vacation. He's in between cons, between LA Comic-Con and the San Francisco one. Might as well go and check it out anyways. So he always likes to go to a bunch of national parks, and there's some lovely pictures of different places that he visited. with Ends of the Earth here. Very nice pictures. Look at these rock formations. Like, it's so majestic looking, and it looks so pretty. I just love, like, what's it called? Like, I forgot the word. I just love living this outdoor life through Danny Chu's pictures because I am such a house cat. For those people that know me so well, I'm very much so a house cat. I don't like being in the outdoors because it just makes me feel icky and scared. Like, I do better in city environments. I'm not good in the outdoors, but I like to live vicariously through Danny Chu's pictures here, and it just looks amazing. Like, these photos of nature, it just looks really cool. I mean, I'd like to see it sometime in person, but I'm definitely not the outdoorsy type. I'm very much so a house cat. But look at that river, man. That looks really cool. Like, it just looks really nice. Looks like a peaceful place to be. But don't knock it till you try it. I mean, I've gone recently. I went camping with a bunch of friends. I didn't stay overnight, but we did hang out at a campsite, and it was definitely a lot of fun. Like, I've never spent time in nature like that, really, and it was definitely fun. But yeah, I don't know. I guess because the company was so good, I didn't realize I was in the outdoors. But the outdoors scare me. But yeah, I like living vicariously through Danny's pictures of the outdoors. It just looks like a lot of fun. Here they are eating, I guess it's brunch, wherever it is that they're eating brunch. Looks yummy, actually. It looks really good. You have Ends of the Earth and Cortex just kind of hanging out with all their different supplies. Look at that. Look at those stars. You don't see stars like this in the city. Definitely not. It's very nice. Now, another thing to talk about that he posted here is the new Pear Girl. So here we have a prototype of the new Pear Girl. This is the update that they're doing here. And he says there's specifically, we're on the 4th attempt at making the mold. So she's not really finished. They have to do some electroplating to finish her up. But I can't remember if I asked this before, but which anime pair characters existing or newly proposed would you like to see? I honestly, if you were to ask me, I don't know. Now, from these pictures, I'm pretty sure a lot of you could probably say that she looks very much so like a pair version of Chitose multiverse. That's what she kind of looks like to me. I don't know if she actually has an official name for this little girl, but yeah, I honestly don't know. Like, anime like girls I would like to see in pair, I guess all of them, really. You know what I mean? Like, I know realistically and feasibly he can't do all the girls, at least not in one shot. Maybe eventually over time, just every girl will get a release in pair. Maybe, I don't know. But I think that's just the fair way to go. You know what I mean? You have all your classic, girls released from Smart Doll that has their own fan base. I mean, obviously there's the Mirai fan base, the Chitose fan base, the Kanata fan base, the Kizuna fan base. Every doll has their fan base. And I think it'd just be fair that if all of them kind of get a pair version. Now, logistically, is that going to be possible? Maybe not, and some sell more than others, so maybe the ones that sell more will get a pair released. But it'll be good to give Danny Chu kind of like an idea of where he can start on what is more likely to get a pair released based upon your votes. So make sure you visit him on Twitter or Instagram and post beneath the picture's description in the comment section which ones you would like to see as an anime girl in pair. Honestly, I don't know. Like, if anything, I would obviously pick Chitose because I'm a huge Chitose fan. But I don't know even if that would happen, like me personally, I don't know if I would pick up a Chitose in pair. Like, my Marvel is already like living it up as the only pair girl that I have, so to speak. And I really do like her a lot. And I just, at this point in time, I don't think I need another pair girl to replace her. I actually don't even really need any Smart Dolls because, again, I carry Chitose around just pretty much everywhere I go, that I just feel bad for my other Smart Dolls because they kind of just hang out and like Courage over here, like always hanging out like in the display case, and she only gets to come out to play whenever there's a convention that I feel like bringing her with me. But Chitose occupies a lot of my attention, so I feel bad for some of these lovely ladies, so I really can't, vote on who should be released as the next Paragirl, because I think like me voting when I don't intend to purchase, at least not at the time, would just be a disservice to what girls would actually be released. Because you got to remember, when you do these votes and based upon that, it's assuming that you're going to buy that girl that you voted for when he releases them. So I feel like maybe I personally am not going to vote, because I just want to make sure that the ones that people have money ready to buy, they should get theirs first, if anything. Let's see. Oh, Batman Jackson, welcome to the stream. Miss you all. Sorry I haven't been around. Life has been hectic, and I hope you're all doing well. Well, I hope everyone in chat is doing well. I'm doing well. How about you, Batman Jackson? I got both my Miku NTs. I can send you one if you're interested. You want me to do an unboxing video? That would be interesting. I could do an unboxing video. Send me a DM. Let's see what we can work out there with Batman. I've never opened up a Miku before. Okay. I do like that dress. She does come with a really cool dress. All right, so moving on. That is everything that he posted, because again, he's on vacation right now, enjoying life as he should. So we're probably going to get more updates once he gets back to Japan, which I'm not even sure what his schedule is going to be, because obviously he didn't tell me his schedule. Not that he has to, but I'm just speculating here. He has the London Comic-Con coming up. I don't know if he's going straight from here to London. I would assume not, because he probably needs to pick up supplies or, get new clothes or something before he goes back to London. So he's probably going to head back to Japan and then, fly back out to London in November for the London Comic-Con. So, hasn't been much posting, as he's pretty much just traveling and enjoying life right now. But regardless of that, he does update the timelines. So again, I was talking about Anime Impulse, and this is where the pictures come from. So last we left off was on 10-4, talking about green girls. Green, right? So we were talking about green last time we were here on the news. And now we're going to go to the new dates. So the new date is right here. So we have some more medium busts in coffee. Medium bust in coffee. Again, this is so weird for me to do, because I'm doing this off a small screen, so I can't really read what it says. You have some eyes here. Not eyes. You have some heads, and then green eyes. So this green eye looks really cool. Now, I wonder, is that from here? No, because she has purplish, gray, lavender-looking eyes. Okay, so I don't know what kind of hint this is, but can anybody remember any characters that have green eyes? This might be a new eye thing, because he was testing out new eyes and eye colors. This might be one of them. I don't remember any characters with green eyes, though, other than C2. But yeah, this looks like it kind of reminds me of like a Sana face, but I don't really know, because I can't tell sculpts, as you guys haven't noticed. But the green eye is very interesting. I can't wait to see what is going to become of that. Then we have some swatches for zippers. So I wonder what he's going to be making with these zippers. But it looks like he's opened up the page to black, red, pink, and gray. So we'll just have to wait to see what these zippers are going to be implemented with. Oh, that's right, PNB Saka, you're right. Julia has green eyes. Julia's an old schooler, though. She came out during, like, what, year 3, I think, of Smart Doll? That was a while back. I want to say Julia was 2018, I want to say, maybe 2018. Good catch, though, PNB Sakura. Good catch. Scruffy says, coffee looks amazing in person. I can't wait to see it in person at some point in time. I'm very jealous. You guys got to see coffee and you got to see Cortex 2 in person. So jealous. Excuse me. Now we have the back plate of Cortex. And then we have here the Anime Impulse pictures. I think this picture is really, really funny. Like, this is one of my favorite pictures because I just think it's hilarious. You have Alphon and Danny just struggling to prepare the table, as they always do. Like, and I don't mean struggling in a bad way, but you know, the rush of getting everything set up before the convention attendees come in. You know, it's a little bit of a rush feeling of adrenaline when you're trying to set up the table and ready to go. But I just think it's funny is that these two are struggling to do this, and in the background are two bikini-cladded like Sailor Moon girls. Like, like these two Sailor Moon girls in the background. Like while Danny and Alphon are very like seriously setting up the table. I think it's just so funny to see this picture with the two of them. Oh my god. But yeah, they're here setting up, getting the table ready for Anime Impulse. Danny doing his thing as he always does. Is very meticulous in setting a table. If you've ever watched Danny Chu set up a table, very meticulous. It's like watching an artist like paint, like a painter. It's like watching Van Gogh paint in a way. He's very meticulous and everything's very well thought out on how he wants things displayed. It's a pretty cool thing to watch. There we go. We got Alphon putting together the wheelchair, which looks amazing. Like, very cool looking wheelchair. Then we have, of course, Danny Chu and Jay and Alphon just hanging out as their normal pictures they take before they start the day. Another picture there. And then we have Cortex 2 with the light up chest. And then we have Jinx, which looks amazing. I wish I could see her in person because those tattoos look really cool. So they have the Jinx there, and you have I think this one's Marvel and Coco, right? I think. Then we have Pride with the Fallout outfit. And then you have Prowess over here with the wheelchair. It looks so cool. With the baggy pants. I want those jeans, man. Oh, look at those jeans. They look so cool. Oh, Chitose wants a pair of those jeans. And we have Against All Odds cosplaying as Ellie. She looks so amazing. I can't wait to see her in person at some point. She looks really, really good. Marie Velez, welcome to the stream. Welcome. TGIF. Ben Benjamin says Cortex is also amazing in person. Oh, I'm so jealous. I want to see Cortex. I can't wait. Oh, it looks so cool. You guys are going to have to share your stories with me. Batman says, for those in Virginia or up for traveling, NecoCon is November 1st through 3rd in Hampton, Virginia. And we have a BJD and J Fashion programming track, including a doll meetup and social. Oh, that sounds awesome, Batman Jackson. Thanks for sharing. NecoCon, if you guys are not familiar, it's in Virginia. It's a really cool con. They had me over as a guest once, and I met a lot of really cool people over there. And a lot of the people actually I met at NecoCon ended up coming to the last Otakon, so we got to hang out again and see each other again. It was definitely a cool place. If you're within the area, definitely check out NecoCon. They got good stuff over there. Let's see. Ben Benjamin says, can confirm coffee is beautiful. I wish I saw coffee in person. Scruffy says, that pic's from LA. Oh, this is not the Anime Impulse? Oh, this must be the LA one. Sorry, I misspoke. Let me see. Okay, where'd I leave off? Oh yeah, Ellie. I left off at Ellie. So then we have these girls here. You have the Ripley, and then you have the Courage with the Union Jack dress. Then more of these lovely ladies here. There you go. More of the lovely. I clicked the wrong button. Damn it. Okay. So that was the end of that. So this one is actually LA Comic-Con. Sorry guys, I misspoke. But I still hold firm, even though I misspoke on that, I still hold firm that this is the funniest picture I've seen. It's just the two of them with the Sailor Moon bikini girls. It's just it just makes me giggle. Like the first time I saw that, I was like, I was just giggling. Thought it was funny. All right, now moving on to some prototype stuff. So they've been prototyping here. I can't tell what this is. This looks like it was supposed to be a head sculpt that maybe failed, like a failed head sculpt, because this cap here looks very familiar. It looks like the top part of a head sculpt. And then you can see here, this one is the Cortex bust, which we already saw a picture of. I feel like this is a duplicate. Then we have the mechanic outfit, the orange mechanic one. And then you have a couple pictures here. So here we have, this one is Mirai Anniversary Edition, or I guess you can now call it regular Mirai. Then we have the Courage in Tea. And then we have, I can't tell who this one is. I want to say, nope. No, I can't even make a guess. I was going to say, she kind of looks like Pride, but I know it's not Pride. Yeah, I can't tell who this girl is. Damn. I was like, I was 2 for 3 though, right? I'm 2 for 3. I got Courage and I got Courage and I got Mirai. I couldn't tell what this one is. She looks like the one that was cosplaying as Lucy, but I know it's not her. All right, more stuff. So it looks like he's working on a new pair of pants. Maybe, like, I'm thinking cargo pants, but it doesn't have the cargo part, but it does have zippers here. So it kind of reminds me of tech pants. Like, I don't know if, I'm sure ladies have tech pants, right? I know for men, we have this thing called tech pants, and it's like these swooshy type material pants, but they always have zippers for the pockets. That's really why I call it tech pants. All right, and here's the eyes that we were talking about. So it looks like he's working on some gray and some blue eyes, just messing around with the eyes there. And then you can see the mold. Here's the resin mold here for the clear parts of the eyes. And then moving on, we have these blonde curly wigs. They look so good. These are really pretty wigs. I always try to shy away from curly hair because it's just so hard to maintain. I know you ladies out there that have curly hair can probably agree with that. But yeah, as a cis male doll collector, whenever my dolls have curly hair, I can't fix them. Like once they get like really screwed up, I can't fix them and I need a new wig. I don't know how to fix them. Okay, now we have the semi-real heads, which this could be G07, I want to say, but I really don't know. I'm taking a guess. And then you have a prototype eye here, or maybe a regular eye. I don't even know why it's there. But it looks like this one's a brown. So it's a brown, like a chestnut brown kind of eye, or amber maybe. For the semi-real guys. Dolls, let's put it that way. Okay, now moving on to more stuff. Looks like we have here, I don't know if that is coffee or not. I can't tell. It's probably either tan or coffee. I want to lean towards tan because this looks a lot light. It looks lighter than what I imagine coffee to be. Again, I didn't see coffee in person, so I'm not sure. Taking a guess. But this is, wow. This arm has seen better days. This is definitely suffering from yellowing right here. You can see the color difference between the plastic arms, like the wrist joints and the elbow joint. You can see this one has been yellowing for a while. I'm pretty sure that this is just one they use for testing, so it doesn't really matter what it looks like. But it's just really interesting to see the stark contrast between the really yellowed vinyl and then like the plastic that goes around it. All right, now we have here the navy blue heads with green eyes. Oh, now we see the green here. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but this looks like it could be a Mirai head. Maybe. In black navy. Maybe in black navy. Wow, I didn't mean for that to rhyme. Okay, moving on. We have color code here. So coffee, tea, cinnamon, cocoa. Looks like they're color coding them. So cinnamon's blue, cocoa's yellow, tea is white, coffee is green. Not really sure why they chose these colors to go with these names, but hey, it works, whatever. Just making more prints of it. I hit the wrong... I always mess that up. Okay. Now we're moving on to some lovely ladies here. Okay, we got 3 different color overalls. We got this OD green and this sunburst orange and this fruit punch red. I made up those names just now, okay? It's not like I knew ahead of time what these were supposed to be called, but it does look like it's like an olive drab green or OD green or military green. This kind of reminds me of like a sunburst yellow or orange. I feel like that's what they should call it if they haven't already called it something. This is fruit punch red. I'm thinking fruit punch red right here. They all look really cool. I'm a fan of the OD green. I like the OD green one. I definitely want one of these. But then you have the 3 lovely ladies that are modeling it. Again, I can't tell who's who. He makes so many sculpts, I don't know who's who anymore. But this one is really cute. I like this gray one with the turquoise hair. So pretty. Marie loves those overalls. I know, the overalls look so good, don't they? They're really cute, these overalls. All right, moving on. Okay, now we have coffee. And I know it's coffee because it says it on the little tape here on this upper part. So, but you know what? If it didn't say coffee on there, I would have said this is cocoa. It's really hard to tell, like, from these pictures. It kind of looks like cocoa to me, but the label up here says coffee. So this is the coffee skin tone here being assembled. And then we have, it looks like this is the back side of the bust. I wonder, is that how they're printing it? So maybe that other thing that we saw is actually, okay, we're going to go back. This is the one that's the bust piece that goes into the back of this. So it looks like this piece goes into the back, and then this long piece goes and gets attached to the bust in the front. And the reason why I say that is from the picture that we finally saw here. It looks like, see, is attached to the back, and you see that lip piece right here attaching to the front or the inside front of the bust. So that's interesting. I didn't think, though. I thought that was a head cap, like from a head sculpt, like a flash cutting. And then here we see it again. So here it is upside down, and you could see that piece there. So, and here it is again with the piece removed. I'm not sure what the green is supposed to represent. Like, what is he trying to show us with the green in there? Like, I don't know if that, I guarantee that can't be the whole size for the bust, you know, for the neck joint. Like, it must be smaller hole for the spine to come out. There's no way he's going to leave that hole that big, is he? Because currently, in like the current busts, you do have this outline here, but then there's like some vinyl wrap around here, you know, to make the hole smaller. Moving on, we have some Cortex heads. We have just the faceplates, and it looks like the eye attachment for the faceplates. Some paint here, so they're probably working on some face-ups, trying to like mesh different light, like light and dark colors between the two, because we have cinnamon and tea. Ben Benjamin says headlights. Yeah, that one does have headlights. You're right. That one does have headlights on it. Okay, so we have cinnamon and tea. And look at that. That looks really good. Obviously, there's no eyes in this one, so we can't really see. But, I mean, she looks amazing. That looks really cool. And I like the whole faceplate thing. I feel like that's going to be, especially with this little addition here where you can put the eyes in and screw it in. Like, that looks awesome. Like, I can't wait to see what it's like to change the eyes on these things. It must be a lot easier to do, I would assume. Okay, so now we got some underwear pieces here. We've seen those before. We have this shirt here, or the sweater with the distress. Is that what you call it? Distress? Like it looks like it's worn and about to rip right here in the front part, and you can see the outline here on the pattern. And then looks like we got the adventure bra. Let's see, more clickety-click stands. We all love clickety-click. Oh, and here's the boy. So this is the boy head sculpt. They're upside down here, but you can see the gray, and it looks like cinnamon here. The eyes are the semi-real eyes. For some reason, in this picture, these semi-real eyes look a little bit smaller than what we usually get. Is it a new type of eye specifically for the boys? Like, doesn't the iris look smaller than usual? I don't know. Maybe it's just the camera angle and it's like playing tricks with my eyes. I feel like the irises are smaller. But yeah. Oh wait, let me go back. But yeah, like you could see here the blushing that they're doing for the guy, like the shadowing here around the eye and the cheekbone, and then under the chin. It's looking good so far. I just wish I could flip it over and see what he looks face to face, like head on. Oh, this is cool. All right, so according to this pattern, we're going to have a new dress shirt. I assume it's a dress shirt and not a jacket. It could be a jacket, though. But like, look, you get the collar. It's a long coat or a long dress. It could be like a shirt dress, but I feel like it's more of a coat than anything, because you have the sleeves, you have the cuffs, and then you have this belt attachment thing that comes out of the cuff to hold it like curled up. And then you have the tie string in the back for the waist, to make the waist like hug the curves more on these dolls. But that looks interesting. I can't wait to see like a prototype of this. This looks really cool. I'm stoked for whatever this is gonna be. Either jacket or shirt dress. I'm down for this. This looks really cool. I hit the wrong button again. Okay, let me see. Okay, we got some resin printing of a head. It's too dark. I can't see. There's no way I can tell what that is. Okay, we now have another resin printer for another head. Okay, now we have the bust with the headlights. And yeah, I want to know what the green symbolizes. I'm very curious what the green filling is. It could very well just be nothing. They're just putting that on there just to like cover up certain areas, or for it to hold its shape, or I don't know. But then the thing that makes it interesting is you have a green dot right here, like little rectangle thing. Wonder what that's for. I'm very curious what that is. Like, it'd be interesting if it was some kind of cyberpunk thing where like it was like let's say a nameplate or a VIN number, like a car. It would be like a VIN number, like on the back of the head. Like, have you guys ever watched this anime or read the manga for Claymore? It's one of my favorite animes out there, and each soldier had an identifying tattoo that marked them for who they are. I feel like this could be like a really cool like cyberpunk themed nameplate, like on the back of the skull or the back of the neck. That would be really cool. PNB Soccer says alignment marker. There's a marker on the base. Oh, is that really what it is? Oh, man. I gave it a whole cool backstory and everything. I was like, yo, man, this is like a cyberpunk thing right here. This looks so cool. And it ended up just being an alignment marker. Dude, it looks cool, though. Like, I feel like it should stay there. Like, I think that would be pretty cool if we make this into some kind of a nameplate or something. Like, make use of this little marker thingy. I think it looks really dope, though. I gave it a whole backstory and everything, and PNB Soccer is like, nah, yo, that's an alignment marker. I was like, oh, man. I don't know. It could be. You could spin it that way if you wanted to, right? You could spin it that way. It kind of looked like that to me. See, I don't use 3D printers, so I didn't know. That's what it was. All right, now we have the faceplates again. Oh, man, these two are my favorite. Let me specify why it's my favorite, though. They're both tea. I'm in love with the tea color. And then they have gray or purple eyes. My two favorite colors for eyes. Oh, my God, they look adorable. I love this. The gray and purple looks really, really nice. Oh, man, I keep doing that. All right, here's the next picture. Oh, she's so cute. The only difference is it's a tea head on a cinnamon body. They don't match. It's either that or this girl went out to the beach with a turtleneck on. She got tan. She got like a suntan in the face, but then she wore a turtleneck sweater to the beach, so like the rest of her didn't get tanned. Is it just my eyes? Are my eyes deceiving me? It's a tan head on a cinnamon body, right? Or it's like a tea head, I should say. The blue-gray wig is so pretty. I know, Somi. I love this wig color. And in all the designs, even curly. Like, we've already seen it in the curly hair. We've seen it in the shoulder-length hair. We've seen it in the straight, long hair. And we've seen it in the bob kind of hair, like the short bob. All of them look magnifico. I love it. You are absolutely right, Hello Somi. This wig is gorgeous. I love this color. But I think she's a tea on a cinnamon body, right? It's pretty funny. I think it's pretty funny. PNB Soccer says, it would be cool. Hopefully Danny is lurking. You never know. He could be. You never know. But if Danny's lurking, there's an idea. We could keep the alignment marker and make it a name tag or a nameplate. More mechanics outfits. Hello Somi says, or she's a makeup YouTuber doing a tan tutorial. That's pretty funny. So we have again, we have the Black Navy girls again that's been lined up, and the green eye. So I wonder what that's all about. Okay, now we have these coffee or tan. I can't tell from this picture, but then we have red. Look at these red eyes. Or eye, not eyes. There's only one of them there. This eye looks pretty cool. I don't think this is a color we currently have. Maybe not. It looks like ruby red. Ah, I hit the wrong button again. All right, here we go. Okay, so then we have this girl here, which I can't remember the name of this sculpt. But this looks like it's in coffee with the amber eyes, but that's not the same eye that we saw here. This one's a little bit more pointed at the bottom. This one's definitely rounded. So it can't be the same one. All right, and then we have more cuties here with the turquoise eyes. They look so adorable, even without their wigs. All right, well, now we have cargo pants. Cargo pants. We've already seen, these have been released before. I don't think there's anything new about these pants. All right, and then we get more Hiroshima jeans. It's nice to see these things back in stock. I love these jeans. Oh, and there's the wig, Somi. So this is the medium below the shoulder wig. That is a cool color. I mean, to be honest, like being honest with you guys, like every single wig for the most part, like I want to say, let's say 97% of all the wigs that come out of Smart Dolls are straight up bangers. Like 97% of the wigs that come from Smart Doll are amazing. Like I love almost all of them. There's very few that I do not like. Like Marvel's wig is on my do not like list. Like Marvel's wig, not only is it super hard to get on, and I tried the wriggling thing and it's not working, but like the wig is just really hard to maintain too. Like I have a hard time maintaining that wig. It's very curly. Okay, now we have Cortex head versus, I'm assuming, a vinyl head. This looks like a 3D print of the vinyl head though. So it looks like the Cortex head is going to be slightly bigger. Now, what makes that interesting is if I'm right, and that is the case, and this is supposedly supposed to be a vinyl head, and this is a Cortex head, then the thing that I'm concerned about is the wig. If the Cortex head is larger in size, then the standard wigs will not fit this, right? Or is my eyes playing tricks on me? Because I feel like looking at this, like the Cortex head looks a little bigger. It could be an illusion, like a trick on the eyes, just because we see these whole cutouts from the cyberpunk look. So maybe that's just like messing with my eyes to make it look like it's bigger. But I feel like the Cortex head is bigger. And if it is, if I'm right and it is bigger, then that might be a problem with the wigs, because as most of you know, the new wigs that are released with the dolls are much tighter to get on, and they're a little bit more difficult to get on than the older wigs, which were bigger but then also looser on the head. So it's a give or take which one you really want more. Easy to put on and loose, or really hard to put on but it's on there tight and it's not going nowhere. But I feel like that would be an issue if the Cortex head is a little bit bigger. That might be an issue that we run into at some point. Okay, another lovely lady that oh, excuse me. Oh, it's getting to that time, people. Ooh, it's getting late. There's another lovely lady that I cannot tell who she is. I have no idea. But she's cute, whoever this lovely lady is. Okay, now we're moving on. This is coffee. This one I can easily tell is coffee. Like you could see this is definitely not tea and is definitely not cocoa. This is a nice clear picture. I could easily tell this one was coffee. More Union Jack stuff. Let's see here. Aw, it's not Ends of the Earth. It's the other one. Beyond the Brink, right? I think this one's Beyond the Brink, or no, maybe not. Oh my god. Regardless, she's super cute. I like her. I like her a lot. I like her a lot. Okay, so for here, okay, I don't know what this says in Japanese, but I can guess. This looks like it is coffee and coffee. These are two coffee like bicep arm parts, or upper arm parts. And what I can see here is like this looks like it's shiny and this is matte. So I'm assuming what they're showing us is the difference between what the coffee looks like when it's shiny, so if there are any natural oils on it or anything like that, and what it looks like when it's shaven down with those little shaver thingies, like the little sandpaper things that come with your Coco dolls. I'm assuming it's going to also come with your coffee dolls as well. And this looks like this one has gone through a little bit of the sandpaper treatment. I wonder what that says now. I know that the second to last one is to. The first one is that ooh, or I don't want to embarrass myself by saying the wrong thing. Let me see if I can Google translate this thing. We have got. Okay, yeah. See, I was sort of correct. Okay, so the left it says before sandblasting. So this is when it's newly come out of the vinyl, slush casting. So it's kind of like what's it called? Shiny. And then the second one, it says, when I Google translate it, please translate. It says after sandblasting. Okay. So this is what it looks like after sandblasting. So I was close. Thank you, Hello Somi, for putting that in there, the melamine sponge. So it does have that same effect. Like they're sandblasting this to get that more matted, mute look rather than the shiny look. And again, if your dolls like get a lot of hand oils on it, or you take it out a lot and it starts to get shiny, that's why you have that little melamine sponge that he provides to you that you can use to get it back to its more matte look finish. Very cool though. But it's a good example where you can see the before and the after sandblasting look. Now we have in this picture, this is the same girl we saw before with the fruit punch red overalls. And then we see our new guy here in the gray body. So as you can tell, this is still the same male body that we've always had throughout the years. So it's not like we're getting a new prototype of the athletic male body or the more mountainous bodybuilder type body. This looks like the standard boys body we've had for a couple years now. Just in gray and with the new head, which strategically is half cut off so we can't like see the full thing. Okay, so more cargo pants. These are like stoned wash cargo pants. Same things, all wrapped up, nicely packaged. Another lovely lady here. Oh, there's that hair again in the bob. That's the little bob wig. We got some blue eyes. Pride prowess. Very cute. All right. Now, whose facial sculpt is this? This says old and this says new. I want to say, if I were to take a stab in the dark and try to kind of guess, I want to say like this reminds me of Monday, right? Is this Monday's face sculpt? And this says old and new. So what are they changing? It looks like they softened up the ears a bit because you only have one fold here where this one kind of looks has two opposing triangle folds. This one, the eyes are in the new are slightly more narrower than the old ones, if I had to guess, because you could see it right here at the edges. So this is more small and refined. This one is a little bit wider. So at least that's what it looks like to me. Then we have more boxes, weighing scale, nothing really out of the ordinary for Smart Doll. Oh, here's that outfit. Okay, so it looks like it's jacket. So that pattern that I said before, that's like a shirt dress or like a jacket. So it looks like it's more so a jacket than anything else. This looks really cool. I dig this a lot. And there's that strap I was talking about holding the cuff up. That's really cool. I like this. I wonder what colors we're going to get in it. Oh my god, please be a lavender. I love lavender. Okay. More coffee, cutting of the flesh. Eye cradles, the clear eye cradles, which are very cool looking. All right, so we have the Ghostbuster cosplay items. Silver Evolve or Gray Evolve to match our gray body girls. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of different mask painting schematics. I'm assuming like what colors should go where. Excuse me. For someone that got a lot of sleep, I'm starting to get tired again. Okay, so now we have storage of shell pieces. Let me take a drink of water. We're gonna do an ad break real quick. I need some water. Oh man. God, I hope I'm not getting sick. I can already feel it. Like my nose feels clogged and I feel like I'm talking nasally, kind of like this. Even though I'm not really trying to. My nose feels weird. Everybody at work is sick. Can I just say this? Everybody came into the office sick. And I feel like sometimes I'm torn, right? Because if you call out sick, then it makes it harder for everybody else that's in work because they got to cover for you, right? But at the same time, man, if you're that kind of sick, stay home. I don't need to get sick too, man. I've been drinking orange juice like crazy. I've been taking like the vitamin C tabs, like the emergencies, like just so I don't get sick. Cause I swear to God, my entire office came in sick today. It's horrible. Like stay home, man. Stay home. Okay. Moving on. Here is a top. It looks like one has a sleeve and the other one doesn't. I'm assuming it's both because judging from the picture in the back, this looks like a female's biker top, which looks hella cool. I would love this. This looks like a biker top. Like it looks like it's supposed to be leather. This is a prototype. And then you get that biker stripe going down one side. Yeah, man. This looks great. I like this. I can't wait to see what the finished product looks like. This looks really, really cool. I did it again. Where did we leave off? Where did we leave off? Okay, here we go. All right, so biker jacket, awesome stuff. And then you can see Supergirl in the background. This is so cute. And then moving on, we have wigs. Looks like we have the new really cool ash blue gray-ish looking lavender wig. We have some amber wigs over here, and then I can't even tell. There's too much like reflection from the light. But it looks like they're preparing for a drop of some sorts. This is probably that wig that's in there. It's so gorgeous. I love this wig. More pictures of them just packing up, getting things ready. Oh, Corey. Oh, we got frames. We got Evolve frames in green. It's not easy being green. We have green frame pieces. So we got this is the wrist joint right here. This is the wrist. This is the wrist ball joint, and this is the tab it goes on to. This is the hip piece. This one is probably part of the hip piece too at some point. This is an elbow joint, and this is the forearm bicep joint part, and this is the forearm itself. And then this is the what's it called? The elbow piece that we got in there. Nice pieces, nice pieces. Okay, moving on. I keep messing that up. All right, more cargo pants, more flesh cutting, more flesh cutting. I think we saw these already. Am I going backwards? No, we saw this. Okay, well, whatever. Okay, so now cinnamon with green. We have here's another look at that jacket. That looks really cool. In OD green, that looks really cool. Are more pattern pieces. I can't tell what this is from. It could be that jacket. It could not. I'm not sure. Let's see. Some more coffee. I assume is coffee. Union Jack symbols. What's up, Union Jack symbols? Okay, Mystic Brown Kai, Mystic Violet Kai, Mystic Gray. These two middle ones, Mystic Violet and Mystic Gray. I want. Those are my color schemes. All right, so here we go with a bust piece, but with what are they doing here? Are they trying to cut out a hole so that you can put the arms in? Oh, I hit the wrong button again. I'm so bad at this. Okay, moving on. All right, we got the jumpsuit. Looks like they're, I guess, ironing it for the jumpsuit. Okay, now we have some face-up stuff. And I learned this recently, that this is not the eye makeup that they're actually going to use. This is just used in these colors are used in contrast, so you can easily see where things are and correct as you see fit. Oh, it's Vision with the really cute bob hair. Oh, she looks so cute like that. I always wanted a Vision. I just never got around to it because, you know, the Visions are so one-dimensional. Like you can only have them in a sleeping pose. And you know what? Maybe your doll's not sleeping all the time. So like I do have mixed feelings on it, but when you do want to do the sleeping look, this looks amazing. Looks absolutely amazing. Or you could do the Ray Charles look. Like maybe she is blind, and you know, you could definitely make an argument that this is a character that is unable to see. You give him a pair of sunglasses and like, you know, one of those walking stick things. I could totally see that. But like, it's definitely very one-dimensional for Vision. It's sleep or bust usually. Oh, there is with the short wave wig looks good. Oh, we got some people attending the store, checking out the store. Megan Lumen behind. Some more. Okay, so these are the gray eye chips. I wonder what this means. It probably just means in a row. So there's 10 in a row, 20 in a row, 30 in a row, 40 in a row. Yeah. Okay, we got the purple eyes here. Looks like they're preparing to put this eyes in the head. Some more things for the eyes. This is them making the resin, clear resin for the eyes. Hiroshima jeans, so good. I can't tell what's in this pattern. More shell pieces, and then, oh, I hit the button too fast. How many more is there? Holy crap, he posted a lot of pictures. Danny's busy. Okay, Mecha Gauntlet hands. These hands are so cool. I'm very lucky to have a pair of these that Danny gave to me, and these are really, really cool hands. I love these hands. They just so cyberpunk. It looks awesome. So it looks like he has them in the black navy, which technically is the standard color, I guess, for those things. More clickety-click stands. Can never have enough of that. Looks like a coffee head. Some underwear. There's the bob look for that new wig color. The long wave, curly wave thingy. This is probably the red overalls, the Fruit Punch red overalls, if I had to guess. Oh, have a good night, Corey. I hope you feel better, man. Take it easy. So then we have this outfit here. I can't even tell what this is, man. But it looks like it has a really big like sleeve, like almost like those old school Chinese outfits where like the sleeve around your shoulder is really tight and then it gets wider as you go down to the wrist. That's kind of what it looks like to me. I could be wrong. And then you have this press thing that puts in that pin or for the button. All right, so we have some Hiroshima jeans, more eye cutout, some more Hiroshima jeans. Oh, whoa. What is this? What is this outfit? Is this for like a cosplay? She's got this really short shorts, which I think is shorts. It could be a really short mini skirt because the way it comes apart here, it's like it's a little confusing as to what it is. But I'm assuming it's like shorts or mini skirt. Then you got this halter top here. Oh, I went backwards. All right, just showing you the foot joint and the peg that it goes into. Cyberpunk markings. The tan with the purple is always great. I love that color scheme. All right, more head sculpts. They're fixing a wig, or rather styling a wig. What the heck? Why are they measuring a bag of rice in this box? Without context, this is just really funny. Like, what are they measuring? Okay. Oh, it's got the little tags to close it up the bag. Some more people visiting the shop. More people visiting the shop. This one looks, I guess you could say it looks like coffee for the Cortex 2. Oh, it looks so good. I can't wait to play with Cortex 2. Looks so good. It looks like we have tan and coffee. Here it is again. Oh, C30P is what it says here. C30P. And then I can't read out the top one. Some kind of mysterious code. All right, there's the inside of it. It's probably showing us the molding process, I guess. Is what they're trying to convey. Oh, and that was the last picture. Okay. Yeah, so it doesn't go any further. That actually looks really weird. Looking at it from the inside like that looks really weird. Oh, excuse me. Oh, gosh, guys, it's getting late. Okay, so that is it for the rest of the Smart Doll news. It looks like we went through the entire timeline, which was way more pictures than I expected to be going over. But yeah, that that was a lot of pictures. Episode. That's pretty much everything. So we covered the Dolphy Dream news. We covered the fact that you guys gotta check your emails to see if you want a Dolphy icon. Went over some really cuties. A pair of really cute Pure Nemos on Azone. And then we went over a whole bunch of like really cool up and coming stuff on the Smart Doll website and what's to come. So definitely a good episode tonight with a lot of really useful information, or at least I think so. So that pretty much is everything. That wraps up today's episode. Unless you guys have any questions that you want to cover before I end it for the night. But hopefully we'll get more information on the London Comic Con that Danny's going to go to. And maybe we'll get some more information next week. We'll finally know by Sunday, like who won or how many people won the Dolphy icon that they were trying to pitch in for or win the lottery for. I can't wait to see more pictures of that because Dolphy icon this year just looks amazing. So, good luck to all the people that put in for the lottery, and hopefully you guys are getting your emails. Remember to check your regular email, check your spam, just to be doubly sure that you didn't miss your Volks winnings for the Dolphy icon. Oh boy. But that's pretty much it. That's everything for me today, this week. Thank you everybody for coming for today's live stream of the news. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And remember, hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. The like button really helps out. It tells the YouTube that, they should advertise more of my stuff so more people can see it and get access to it, blah, 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 blah. So hit that thumbs up if you really liked it. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already so you can get updated on any new videos that I post. And share it with a friend. If I covered anything that you think was important enough to share with a friend, share the link with a friend. That helps out this channel too for advertising for this channel. So keep that in mind. But as always, I am your host, Shizusan, and my beautiful little girl over here is the lovely Courage in a galactic gray. She's been crying to get out of the display case for quite some time. So now she finally gets her time in the spotlight for today's episode. So next week is an episode of Beyond the Doll. We should be good to go next week. I know I said that last week, or the week before last week for Beyond the Doll. Obviously, you can only prepare for so much. I was feeling sick. So hopefully next week should be good for Beyond the Doll. We'll cover some really interesting topics. And I will see you guys then. So enjoy the rest of your weekends, and I'll see you guys next week. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.
I've been cynical, oh so cynical. Never thought somebody could save me. from another fall, from another scar, but I'm all healed up, standing steady. I couldn't see colors, it was all in gray, till you showed me every shade. Now I feel like summer on a rainy day, like there's nothing left in my way. So if I ever lose my mind, I'll be fine, 'cause you're my silver lining. And if my world comes crashing down, I'll be fine, 'cause you're my silver lining. Yeah, you shine like a ray of light, cutting darkness out of my life. I'm alright again, like a child again. Now the universe is a wonder. I don't care where we go, don't care what we do, as long as you're with me and I'm with you. I couldn't see colors, it was all in gray, till you showed me every shade. Now I feel like summer on a rainy day, like there's nothing left in my way. So if I ever lose my mind, I'll be fine, 'cause you're my silver lining. And if my world comes crashing down, I'll be fine, 'cause you're my silver lining. Yeah, you shine like a ray of light, cutting darkness out of my life. I don't care where we go, I don't care what we do, just as long as